You like that, don't you? Like you'd let me do this for hours, huh, Kita? For hours. Kita's a hairy gal. So I just brushed her too. Look at this fur. What is that down there? What do you want? You want more? Kita, what are we gonna do with that stuff down there, Kita? We're gonna have to cut it up. You want to go to the groomer? What do you say? Kita. Kita, your hair's blowing all over the place. Your hair's even down in North Carolina. Look at her hair. It's everywhere, man. Look at this. Look at that. It's everywhere. So let me give you an update on the garage door, what's going on. The top panel's hitting the ceiling by 1 inch. Because those tracks down there, those have double tracks. The upper track is solely for the top panel. But back then, when they installed that door back in the 40s, they didn't have the hinges that they sell today. So I had to send away for these quick turn hinges. They're called super sneaky hinges. And what they are is they're cantilever hinges. So the moment the door goes up, the super sneaky hinge is going to be on the top panel, and it's kind of like it's about this long. Then it has another hinge. So picture this is the hinge that bolts against the garage door. Then here's another hinge down here, and this one here has the wheel on it. That'll go on the curved part of that track. So once that door moves, that wheel will go over the turn of the track and flop the upper section down. Those cost me $80. Right now they're in Cleveland. I should get them by Thursday. I'm pretty sure that'll work. If it doesn't work, I have to cut the top section of the garage door. Because right now, the garage door don't open because the top panel hits the ceiling. But it's just as good anyway, because they salted the crap out of my street when we got a dusting of snow the other day. Let me show you guys. Wow! Kita kaboo! Kita kaboo! Kita! Talk, Kita! Yeah, so I also sent away for these quick turn hinges. They basically do the same thing. They're just a different design, because when I put the door on the garage is below this patio, I'm going to also have to do the same thing there because it's a low headroom. It'll be a low headroom garage door, so I'll need them there as well. Because what I did is I went on Home Depot's website and I found the quick turn hinges. They were $12 a piece, and the ones I sent away for, they were, I think, $51. No, they were $62 for a set. Expensive hinges, but I need them, guys. Without those, I can't open a door. And I'd rather not cut the door. So that's the situation I'm in right now. My garage door is going to only have 6 inches of clearance from when the door opens, like the top of the door to the top of the concrete ceiling in the garage is 6 inches. You know, let me show you guys a picture of the old tracks from the old door. Yeah, see that upper track? That upper track there. Here, let's get a zoom in here. That upper track, that's solely for the top panel. Keita, you're very photogenic, you know that. I wobble, Keita. I wobble. I wobble. Oh. Keita, Keita. She don't want to bark because she knows she's being on video. I'm giving her, she's having chicken breast, boiled chicken breast today. So, man, I'll tell you, this phlegm's killing me. So that's the situation I'm in right now. And what do you want? What are you doing here? Here, let me see if I get her to talk. Keita. Ah, Keita. Keita, you know when I pick the camera up, huh? Yeah, my rounds for the Casul guys, they're $2 to $4 a piece. So, hey, I think I told you guys, Sportsman's Warehouse gave me a $164 gift card. I thought it was $64, but it's $164. So I'm going to either buy the ammo with that or another gas grill. You know, to tell you the truth, I like to get another gas grill. They have like a little, they sell like a tailgater's grill. It folds up for I think it's $148. You know, or I could just buy like, I can buy 2 or 3 boxes of ammo for the Casul and use the card up plus some of my money. So, I don't know. I'll decide but right now I don't have ammo for that. Oh yeah, the AK-47 ammo is now $1 per round. And the reason why is because you can no longer get ammo from Russia. So if you buy the American ammo, you have to pay. You have to pay the piper. 9mm is still affordable. But yeah, the AK-47 and all the bulk manufacturers, they're out of stock. You know, so if I shoot that, I'm not going to be shooting that much. Because right now I can only get 20 round boxes, and they're about $1 a piece. So I'm glad I have 9mm and everything. I still have Beretta. I didn't sell Beretta yet. So I'm going to wait and see what happens after the elections to see just how crazy stuff's going to get. The gun might go up in value. I might have to keep the gun too. We'll see what happens. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah. So what I feed Keita, is we bought a meat grinder. You know, so then we can make better meat for ourselves. And what I'll do is I'll make good hamburger for us with it. Or like I'll make chicken patties for her, and I'll put vegetables. I'll mix vegetables in with the with the chicken. Like I'll put greens in with it. I'll mix broccoli in with it, and I'll put all that through the meat grinder, and it'll be mixed up. I'll make like chicken patties, and she'll never even know vegetables are in the meat. Because if you give a dog meat all the time, it's really not good for them. They have to have vegetables every once in a while. So yeah, that's the dilemma I'm in right now with the garage door. So Thursday my hinges should be in, and we'll see. We'll see if they work, guys. If it doesn't work, I got to cut the top section. Guys, I got to honestly tell you, that dog keeps me in shape. I'm starting to lose weight slowly. I need to lose a lot more weight. And I need to get rid of this here. I'm 300 pounds. That's too much for a 62-year-old man. Like I said, when I started my job, I was 250 pounds. 250 pounds for me is fantastic. I literally can take like 4 steps at a time when I go upstairs. I gained 50 pounds since I had this job. So I have to lose some. I have to lose at least 20 pounds. And it's not easy. It's not easy, especially at night. Especially with the downtime I have. What'll happen is I'll eat to try to get energy, and that just makes it worse. It makes it worse because when you eat, your stomach has to do work. So you actually lose more energy because your stomach muscles have to process the food. So it makes it even worse. And then sometimes I'll get depressed. So you'll eat to make yourself feel better, and that just makes you feel worse. So what I do at night is I drink a lot of cranberry juice and maybe a couple cups of coffee, and that's it. And I'll have some crackers, and that's it. So I'm losing weight very slowly. I got to start cooking dinner, guys. Let's see what we have in the freezer. See, look, here's her chicken. We got Kita's chicken cooking. Now, this isn't all for her. I'll cook this up until about 10 o'clock. This is all chicken breast. This will last her about 3 days. Got our hood fan going up there. Man, look how good that sucks up. I got to replace this and this. So, turkey, beef, mushroom, and creamy chicken. Oh, we're going to have these instead. Two of them, yeah. You guys think I'm kidding about our taxes? And that's per quarter. It's actually paid. We paid that last month. It's paid off. Now, the county, as soon as you pay your school tax off, maybe 2 weeks, they give you 2 weeks. Then the county tax comes. Honest to God. Honest to God. Not even, they don't even give it 2 weeks of airtime. They don't even give it 2 weeks to breathe in Allegheny County. As soon as you pay your school tax off, bam, the Allegheny County tax comes in. That's $541. Then, as soon as you pay that off, maybe a week after that, the township school tax, they send you a prepayment. It's like $381. And the reason why they do that is they took that off of the school tax for the elderly. That way it won't seem like, when the school tax comes, it won't seem like it's a lot. So it's actually something like, I think it's like maybe 15% of the school tax. It's a preschool tax. And that's like $381. Then about a month, it's either like a month or two after you pay that off, then the school tax is due. And that's $781 per quarter. And there's four of those. There's four of them. You know, guys, I would love to move to a state where there's no property tax. You know, because all this property tax goes to is all these young punks trying to run me off the road. I'm sending their butts to school. That way they can learn how to hack my computer and how to point a gun at me and how to run me off the damn road. I'd love to move somewhere where there ain't no school tax. Okay, we're going to fill that up. We're going to fill this up to about here with water. And I'm going to put just a little bit of canola oil in. There, that's enough. That's just so that, I mean, you don't even have to do this. It's like an old wives' tale, guys, where the pasta sticks together. As long as you stir the pasta, it won't stick. All right, I think that's good. Now we'll get that on the stove. Now, Pittsburgh. Oh, yeah, one thing I found out about Pennsylvania is they made stun guns illegal for the public to own. The police can own them, like a stun baton or even a stun gun you hold in your hand. They are now illegal in Pennsylvania. There was a stun baton I wanted to buy on Amazon. As long as you live in the state of Pennsylvania, they won't ship it to you. No matter where you live in the state of PA, you cannot get a stun gun shipped to you from Amazon. But there's some companies that will ship it to you, but it's illegal to own a stun gun in the state of Pennsylvania unless if you're a public servant, like a cop or a security guard. And my fear is pretty soon they're going to start moseying their way on into the gun field, and they're going to make certain guns illegal also in the state of Pennsylvania. You know, I'll tell you guys, I'm kind of tempted to move to Ohio. I really am. I'm a little tempted to move to Ohio. That was always a thought in my head, to move to like around Chillicothe. That way I'd be close to the Easy Riders bike rodeo over there, because I always wanted to go to that. And I'm kind of tempted to look for property over there. So we're going to wait till that boils. Once that boils, we're going to dump these in. And what happens is these will float. And the directions on back here, you actually have to cook these a certain way for them to come out good. Place gnocchis in boiling salted water. That's another thing I do too. I'll add a little bit of salt, because what the salt does is the salt brings the boiling temperature up. Place them in boiling salted water for 6 to 8 minutes. Keep water at a slow boil. Gnocchi should reach 165 degrees for 15 seconds. Drain thoroughly. And serve with your favorite sauce and grated cheese. So once that water starts to boil, I'll dump these boys in, and we'll cook these for about 6 minutes. So I have to add a little bit of salt, some sea salt. My mother used to make these by hand, guys. I bought these. But that's what these will do. These will actually float when they start to cook. you'll see them float through. Just like with raviolis. The raviolis will do the same thing. These are out of this freaking world. Okay? I could eat a whole mess of these dudes right here. Okay, we got our sauce going back here, guys. I put some Italian seasoning in there. No salt. I don't put salt enough. That should be done in about 4 minutes. This has actually been on since about 9:15. So I like to boil her chicken at least 45 minutes. I tell you guys, I love this pistol, man. You know, I might just sell my 2 AKs and keep this. Look at this thing. This thing is massive, boy. Like I said, to swing the cylinder out, you got to press both these. Got to press this in and press this down. Because if you just do it like that, it won't come out. So you got to do both of them. Got a little mark here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I think it is new. I'm pretty sure of that. I don't think this is used. Like I said, we're going to buy a leather chest rig. And this boy is going to go right here. Okay? That way, someone coming up to me, not a cop now. Okay? I don't do that. If I see someone come up to me, they're going to pull a gun on me. It's all you need, guys. 1 round from a 454 Casull, man. I'm not going to tell you what the result's going to be. But yeah, this is going to be my everyday carry. And this boy is going to go right here. Okay, I turned my sauce down. Matter of fact, you know what? I can mix that a little bit. Hold on, right back, guys. I think my water is getting ready to start boiling. And what I do is I keep the tops on those pots because that holds the heat in and that makes the water come up to a boil faster. Now what we got to do next is I have to replace that stove with a stainless steel job, and the refrigerator I have to replace. The refrigerator, it's leaking. It leaks water on the inside. And I'm going to try to get a double door. I've never had a double door fridge. I always wanted a double door fridge, you know, ever since I watched the Brady Bunch. So, yeah, I know you guys think, and by the way, guys, I'm not going to sell my AKs. I'm not going to sell my AK-47s unless I absolutely have to. But I know what you're saying. I got to be crazy to carry a hand cannon like that as everyday carry. But see, all you need is one shot. You know, I'm a pretty good shot. I used to be a marksman back in the day. And that's all you need is one shot. One shot from a 454 Casull, just like one shot from a 460 Magnum or a 500 Magnum. You're going to take the person you're shooting at. You know, God forbid it comes to that, but if you're going to hit the person with one of those rounds, they're going down. They're done. You know, it's like if I'm in my car, okay, the water's boiling. If I'm in my car and someone comes up and they pull a gun, they better be fast. That's all I can say. I hope it never comes to that. So, all right. Let me pour these in. Ooh, I gotta take some of that water out, guys. I got too much water in that, man. It's gonna wind up boiling over on the stove. There. I like to have about an inch of water in this, or not an inch. Not an inch. I like to have about an inch below the top, the way the water don't boil over. Now I'll mix these up a bit. Okay, I can turn the sauce that's heated up back there. Now I can take her chicken off, and hold on. Let me pick this up, guys. Cause I gotta find a dish for for Kita's chicken. All right, now as soon as that starts boiling, I'll cook those for about 7 minutes. Then they're done. So they haven't boiled yet. All right, let me get her chicken in her dish. Now she knows. She knows that we're getting close to eating time. Now guys, this isn't her chicken for one meal, man. This will last her about 3 days. Okay. I ain't that crazy or cruel. Or stupid. What I'll do is I'll wait for the chicken to come down. As you see, I don't know if you guys can see my meat grinder over here. Did you see the meat grinder? This is our little meat grinder. That way we can make better meat or add, like I said, add vegetables in with meat. The chicken, when I got this, it was $2 a pound. You know, it'll every once in a while the chicken will come down. I guess when no one's buying it, it comes down in price a little bit. Otherwise, the chicken's normally about $5 to $6, maybe $4 to $6 per pound. This one store, which I'm not going to name their name, they're real high on meat. The chicken's like $8 a pound. Hamburger meat's almost $10 a pound. Where I go to Shop and Save. The chicken normally about $4 a pound. Hamburger meat's around $4 a pound, maybe $6 a pound. Sometimes it'll come down to $3 a pound. But the chicken will come down every once in a while. It'll come down in price. When it comes down, that's when I buy a lot of it and I freeze it. Man, I almost broke my back, guys, doing that. Talking to you guys. All right, we got to time this boy now. Man, that hurt. I have a bad back as it is. Man, does that hurt. All right, we're with time. That was about 10:10. Okay, so her chicken's ready. Now I'm going to put cellophane over this and bring it in the dining room. Oh man, did that hurt moving like that? See, that's why I got to lose weight, guys. I am way out of shape. they're almost done. My favorite pot, guys. This is called Texas ware. Got a crack in it right here, man. A crack in it. This bowl is almost indestructible. Yeah, I wish I could. These things cost so much money, but that's what this is called. It's called Texas ware. I think that's almost done. I don't know about cooking after those 6 minutes. I'm gonna leave it on till. I think I'm gonna leave it on to 10:15. It's like 10:13 now. Then I'm taking it off. So let me pick this back up with you guys once I pour this in. Now what I do, guys, is I don't put these in a strainer because these are very delicate. I'll get them out. I should have that wide hickey. I don't know if you guys ever seen those strainers. Has like a real wide thing. I don't have one of those. I have to buy one. So I'll use this. I'll use one of these. I guess this is called a perforated spoon or ladle. I don't know. So we'll get it out with this. Because if you put these on a strainer, the wire of the strainer might cut these. Now, as you see, they don't make a lot. I probably put a little bit too much sauce in here. You don't really need a lot of sauce with these. What I did is I dumped the 12-ounce can of pasta sauce in with this. When actually all you need is probably a half a can. Probably half of a 12-ounce can of sauce will work. I put too much in because I'm used to dumping a whole can of sauce in with 1 pound of pasta. Which this is actually 2 pounds of gnocchis. They're 2 pounds, but as you see, there's not a lot. You know, like if this was a pound of pasta, this whole bowl would be filled to the top. So once this dries out, this sauce will actually go down a little bit. But they're ready. That's what these things look like, guys. These are out of this world, man. They're out of this world.